2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. And choosing the 8-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where a wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobsco Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his...
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That'll sting a bit. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
It's looking solid.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. 2 great shots, but 3 bad putts. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour. sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
This one's online. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
He's currently tied for 12th. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobsco Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one is for his par.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 5th. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Third has a worthy competitor this week.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Such soft hands.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 6 feet remaining to the cup. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
This would be a great up and down. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Hold. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That was wonderfully done. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Getting ready to play their third. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
How close was that to going down? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer. This would be a great up and down. Wonderful shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And now at 3 under overall. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 7. This one needs to kick left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Lovely effort that. And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4. Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one's headed towards the rough. You like that, didn't you? And this putt to move into the top 5. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. That's just inside the range. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
And putt is underway.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Even for the day. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. A long par 4 this hole. Could roll into the rough on this one. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
Setting up miles from the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
On a nice line.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Just 2 shots back after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobsco Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He has this putt to save his par. There it is. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
This is buckets. That's a great attempt from long range. So close. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. He's 2 shots back. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is way out. They could probably use a 9-iron from back here.
Oh, get in. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes to the whole way. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently 5 under for the round. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ouch, that hurts. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently in a share of top spot. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Yeah, that one will play. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. He's currently tied for the lead. Quality shot, that one. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looking really good. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Here's HV3.
Wind is going straight at his back.
That is one of the best shots you will see.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobsco Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Left yourself an opportunity. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. They'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. 4 feet to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 2nd place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.